So you're probably wondering, hey, this video is titled E3. Why is Red Dead in the background? Because we wanted to at least have it show its fucking face during E3.
I was hoping to see it at the. I was thinking we were going to see it at the Sony presser, and then nothing. Yeah, but Rockstar doesn't need to.
They don't give a shit. They're like, we'll get our own event. We don't really want to,
We'll just show it at some random event.
We'll just release a trailer in the middle of August, when nobody's expecting it.
I mean, to be fair, I don't blame them because if you think about you think about how many things tend to go wrong in E3, which this year seemed. I didn't watch every presser, but it didn't seem to be too many
and
issues.
think about how many games get swept under the rug too.
Yeah, so it's
many things.
Rockstar obviously would stand out because of their notoriety, but I say they it's Rockstar, so because they're so well known, they don't need E3's extra info to.
It gets really tough when you're not the last game at the presser.
Yeah, I said I'm at the definitely look over the list as we go over the different things so I can remember everything.
Yeah.
Yep. God bless Bobby for putting together a nice little list.
So let's talk about stuff that actually was at E3.
Yeah.
Rockstar was gracious enough to
not show up.
Just blot out the sun for every other game.
God,
give everybody else a chance.
Wow! Oh, that game was really cool. Red Dead. Oh God, shit! It's here! Yeah, we're not trying to go 5 hours on this video.
We could.
Make sure that when we get to the Sony portion, the nice 20 or so minutes allocated is not me just screaming about how Monster Hunter fucking Redditors need to calm the fuck down. This game's gonna be good, you wingdings. God, it doesn't look like Monster Hunter X. Fuck you. Later.
So,
calm down.
We got a list of everything they actually showed at every press conference. We're going to try to
at least talk about it a little bit.
We don't have to go in depth if we don't care. Who cares about the Destiny 2 trailer? We talk about Destiny.
State of Decay 2 that hard. We don't got
right now.
So let's
talk about State of Decay.
But when we get to Code Vein, it'll just be like, Derek, what'd you think? Okay.
So I guess we'll just do these in the order that
the
press conferences were. So starting off Microsoft, opening up with the Xbox One X. Otherwise known as the Xbox, if you abbreviate it.
Yep. If you did it, which
is
it's a nice touch.
Slightly extremely genius. If you think about it way too goddamn hard, if you're an expanding brain meme,
they're playing fourth dimensional chess here.
the first brain is Xbox One X is kind of dumb. The second brain is it's not the worst. The third brain is it could have been Xbox 2, and then the last brain is just it's an acronym, you fuckers.
God.
I knew this all along. They realized oh shit.
I mean, they did a couple of things. They trademarked that S, a couple of, last week, and people were thinking, oh, it's going to be the Scorpio or the Super or something like that.
Okay, no offense, but Xbox Super would have been kind of dumb.
It would have been pretty dumb.
The Super Xbox.
And then Andrew said you heard that it was what might have been the Xbox 10X.
10S.
Or 10S.
Because of that that code or whatever they found in the video.
The ad, and the
it had
10.
It had X10S or something.
Yeah.
With a maybe release date.
I guess that's what it is, an X10S. You have Windows 10, you have Xbox S.
Oh yeah.
So it makes sense now. Yeah. But in the thing, it's X10.
Oh god damn it! Hindsight's a fucking bitch.
Fucking ARGs.
But we got the specs for it. When I was looking at the specs, and when you break it down next to a PS Pro, it's basically you take the PS Pro and go boop. Not that boop was not a little movement of hand, but it wasn't shoot the hand through the roof. But it's it's stronger than the PS Pro.
It's
going to be running games native 4K.
Yeah.
And
even if you don't have a 4K TV, it'll do that nice semi upscaling
for games that don't support.
That'll be nice. That'll be good.
Yeah.
We got price tag, which was
$49. I think is very reasonable.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It could have been way more.
When they first started talking about it, people were like, "This is gonna be $800." And it's
because the thing is, you a lot of us, and me included, you forget it's when these companies make these consoles, they do deals with chip developers, and it's all right, well, we're gonna make X amount so we can sell it for X amount. It's da da da, and but when some of us saw their specs, we were like, oh my, bitch. How? How are you going to sell this? And then, hindsight, once again, it's a bitch.
Yeah, it's $500 is too much for me. I might buy an Xbox One S.
Yeah,
but
and it's still, isn't it S still stronger than the regular Xbox?
Yeah,
it's not huge, but
it doesn't run at native 4K, but it's still
it does upscaling.
It has that HD
high dynamic range
black. That's the word.
You can play every game. So.
Yeah.
It's one of the big things is it's $500, but they're not marketing it as the new Xbox. It's if you want the stronger one, if you have a 4K TV, especially, like, here you go. But
Yeah.
you don't have to. The S is still cheap as hell. Just go buy that if you want to play Xbox.
This Xbox is not for everybody. It's
Yeah.
not for a casual gamer. It's for the guy. It's for the people who
It's-
just.
It's for the
play.
people who are in on Xbox already.
It's,
They're
it's the
like, I
ones
want
who
the
play
story.
every day, who buy all the games.
Andrew Smith.
It's the one.
It's
it
for
literally is the Xbox made for me.
Yeah, I say it's made for me because I've had my Xbox literally
Yeah.
from day one.
Yeah.
And like
-1 actually.
yeah, I got a day early. I got it on
If
a
you've had your
Thursday.
Xbox One since day one, you should probably peep into
Yeah,
getting it.
and
Like,
like-
if you're definitely like, yeah,
because I have my 360 and
motherfucker
my
sounds like a jet engine.
and my Xbox One still, like I'm just gonna sell both of them. And that'll knock enough off the price tag.
Right.
Like I may not be.
Probably get that buddy for like 200.
Yeah, maybe paying like either as much for like that you would pay for a 1S or
Yeah.
a little bit less even. So it's like it makes perfect sense for me.
Yeah.
And like I do plan on eventually having a 4K either monitor or TV to run everything on. And yeah,
Boy, I was looking up 4K monitors.
How much are they?
I mean, it depends on your size and all the stinking things, but you could find a 27er for 450.
Yeah.
It's kind of pricey, but
It's one of those things where shouts out to TV technology, because remember when it was like smart TVs the first 2 years when it was like, buy this 32-inch smart TV for we're gonna chop off 4 of your toes when you go to the check-in counter. And now it's like, hey, every TV's a fucking smart TV. 4K TVs will be affordable.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Soon-
They'll be affordable
soon enough
time.
to be affordable, and I'll be like, all right, cool.
They'll be affordable when a year later we'll be like, we have
8K.
32K. We're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Fuck!
I
What
mean,
the
there-
shit?
But the 32K TV is literally a mortgage off your house. And you're
But
like,
I mean, there
shit.
are actual talks of 8K monitors and stuff
Yeah.
already. Like,
Yeah.
They're working on 8K technology.
It's gonna be
that's
crazy.
how it goes.
It's-
That's
yeah.
how
That's
it is.
that's technology.
Put up the
Yeah.
fucking graph of the goddamn like technology spike and how fucking fast we spike nowadays. It was like back in the day, I made a train. 80 years later, we finally put wheels on a wagon that move by their own. It's like nowadays it's just like, yeah, this TV's got 20 million pixels. 2 years later, this one's got 80. Oh shit!
We send
My
rockets
God.
up into space every like week.
Yeah.
People don't even look at them anymore.
They don't care.
They don't care anymore. But
God damn! Welcome to the future, man. Oh god.
and it's funny to go off of that and then go into the next thing, kind of big, basic thing they announced in this original Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's cool.
That I did not expect.
No,
No!
what I really
I had an idea they would do that.
Yeah.
it's nice, but what I really did not expect is that the discs would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
People
wild.
still fucking have it.
That's stinking wild. Yo, you
but-
need to go to your local video game store and clear them out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear
I wouldn't
them
be surprised
motherfuckers
if
out
people
now.
are doing that already.
I would be
Like-
surprised those stores are already marking them up like, you
Yeah.
can't get us that easily.
Grab up those copies of Jet Set Radio Future while you can.
Yeah.
God. But that's a cool thing.
That's
Definitely a
cool.
cool addition.
Yeah.
Not much to say about that. It's just nice.
Yeah. It's
one-
nice to
It's
have.
100% for the fans who already
Oh,
own
yeah.
Xbox. It's just
Yeah.
like a thank you.
Yeah.
It's like
Now let's get some integrated achievements.
Retroactive
That's
achievements.
another room where I'm like,
Retroactive achievements.
Come on,
We
baby.
putting achievements on.
Oh,
I'm just impressed because this is like the furthest back a console's ever had backwards compatibility,
Yeah.
like on every model. Because the very first PS3s can play PS1 and 2 games, but they cut that real quick.
Yeah.
now it's true. You can play every single Xbox game.
Yep.
on the
Well,
After like the second
after
gen.
they like patch and support, because I'm sure it's going to be like the 360.
Yeah, there's gonna be
game where it's
somewhere
like,
you
we gotta
go-
work on it
they're
a little,
gonna-
but
Yeah, when they
They'll be
launch it or
coming.
whatever. Yeah.
The cool thing about that is that, like, especially with 360 games, it's like, at first it was like, where are my games? But then it was like, after a while, it's like, all right, we got enough. We're not so like anxious. Like, I was sitting there for a while, like, when y'all gonna add Gundam Dynasty Warriors 3? I'm like, they're not gonna add that fucker until like 2020. But when they do, I'll be like, ooh, let me grab that off the
Well,
shelf.
it's not up to them, right? It's up to the
It's
It's up to
yeah.
So
devs
that's how
and
they control
licenses,
it.
and it's all that kind of
yeah.
shit.
But
I just think if you should be buying really hard
Wow,
for these
fucking
licenses if you had games with DLC out on them.
yeah.
I spent $10 for the DLC on that
Lose
goddamn
your
Gundam game.
I didn't lose it. I just ran away from it, not realizing how far the emerald was. I'm like, wait, I should
God.
probably check how far I have to run.
Speaking of one horse, let's go from one horse to however many fucking horses the goddamn new Porsche has. And Forza 7, hey!
The new Porsche. Probably the worst part of Microsoft press.
Shut the
For
fuck
me.
out
They
to
always
Microsoft
do
straight up
this.
just being like, welcome, here is the new Porsche,
I'm like,
motherfucker."
why? Why is there a
Because
car
fucking
there?
car!
You do that every year.
I know,
Why
but-
are you surprised?
I know I shouldn't be, but I am.
They
I think
do it
it's-
every single year.
I think it's just like scale, like the scope. It was like, okay, yeah. The new Ford, it was the GT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like Ford GT. Like that's a pretty cool car. It's a car that like if you know, listen, if you own a small business and you're doing good, like you could probably get one day, maybe.
Patrick's just like,
Okay, well,
Chicken
hold on.
fat.
Let me put it this way.
I'm
It's a
just letting
fucking
Jared-
Ford. This is a Porsche. It's a Porsche.
Do you realize how much a GT is compared to like you can get a Porsche with if you own a small business?
Listen,
a GT is so expensive.
A GT
Cars
is.
are
and they don't
I don't know
make
shit
them every
about cars.
year.
My guy.
A Ford GT is.
How much is a Ford GT?
I don't know the exact pricing on it. I know it is. It's a supercar. I think it might be technically a hypercar.
A hypercar.
yeah.
What the fuck is a hypercar?
Shit, they
Hypercars
got the
are.
super emeralds on this one. Side through knuckles,
Listen,
baby.
bullshit.
There are technically supercars and hypercars, and I believe GTs are hypercars, which I think the price tag is over 100,000 at least. I'm not sure of how much exactly.
You can get a good Porsche if you own a small business. Like there are
Yeah,
model
because you can get
Porsches.
Porsches like some of a nice Porsche for like 80 grand.
Let's not talk
70
about the
grand.
Porsche too much. This
is all getting cut.
We can get
Listen.
a car on the stage.
Listen, all I'm saying is, every motherfucker in a Porsche getting his dick sucked in that car. Not everyone in a Ford in general is. Pat maybe.
Alright.
Because that Focus is nice.
this car
Pat
fight?
Stick his head again.
That Focus.
Game?
Can we talk about
Motherfucker. Pat's car is fucking ambient lighting. That shit is sick.
Forza 7? It's the game. Jake's gonna
Beautiful.
play it.
I'm gonna play
Oh,
it.
like
Hey,
Forza.
Jake said some information that
I-
night that has me and Andrew confused.
Oh yeah.
I-
Tell the audience your.
I will tell
Your
the
boat sinking plan.
my simple thinking.
I'm worried.
I was not as impressed by Forza 7 as I was expecting.
I think
I
I
thought
understand.
Did you see the additional gameplay? That
I
was-
did.
And you still.
I still think that's neat.
It's like
Show me
it's-
more.
What do you want more? It's a fucking racing game,
I-
Jake. It's
Jake,
it's Forza.
li-
Forza.
Listen, I did.
Forza.
There are a few things in there that I'm excited for. I saw like driver changes. I want to see if that's going to be playing in. Or are you going to be able to like? I remember. I forget it was like B spec in GT Gran Turismo fucking 4. Where you could you would switch out with an AI driver and go back and forth. Like, are they doing that? Maybe that'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing.
Fucking car.
Listen. I want to see more dedication to motorsport in.
I mean, I'm
in more
sure they
cars.
will.
If we
They had the NASCAR expansion last time. I didn't see any cup cars in there. I didn't see any cars. Where's the Formula 1 car? Where are these cars?
If we had a
Where are
video,
these cars at?
if we had a video feed going right now, my face is like the face that Larry David makes, and it's like the da-da-da-da-da-da every time in that fucking show. Basically, I'm just like staring at this, and it's like, where's the AI driver switch? I'm like, ah! Then again, this is the exact face Jake will make when I go on a Monster Hunter rant. It's just like,
To be fair, I think the reason why I'm so sold on it is just the fact that it's native 4K at 60 frames per second on a racing game that's gonna look absolutely beautiful.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
That's
And
that's
that is
pretty
absolutely
what was the
not
number? Like
question.
over 700 cars or something stupid.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I'm like,
Yeah.
A whole
I
bunch
mean,
of cars.
But it's gonna be Forza. That's why I'm sold on it because it's Forza. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be
I
a good
know
racing
it's
game.
I know it's
I'm
gonna be
not-
fun,
I'm not
but it's
expecting
like, I wanna
fucking
see some
airplanes
more.
crashing to the background and shit. Like it's a
Where's
racing
my
game.
split
I'm gonna
second
race.
2?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. If I'm driving that Porsche, I want my dick sucked while I'm driving.
All right, enough of the dick sucking.
Anyway,
Looks
Next they show Metro Exodus.
Metro.
Looks pretty
Andrew,
good.
Looks
Andrew
pretty.
screamed in
Andrew's
party chat
apparently
when
the
that
one who
happened.
knows
Well,
about Metro.
we
so.
weren't.
Oh, no,
there.
we were in
I
party
told-
chat.
I did.
You screamed.
I
he
did
screamed in
squeal.
text chat.
Yeah.
I squealed.
Yes.
This game, Metro 2033 is by far my top five favorite games. Like 1,000 point in that. I loved it. This has got me fucking hyped. It looked beautiful.
It looked really
The
good.
gameplay looked fun as shit. And apparently it's gonna be open world.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah,
sick.
apparently.
I've heard that.
I'm super stoked.
Which the open world's got me a little bit. I
say,
think that'll be
the
Heck,
fact
I'm
that-
so interested. I'm gonna buy the other one.
Yeah, so the fact that the other two always go on sale for really cheap.
Yeah.
And it's a combo pack. Like you can get them both
Yeah.
for like $15, $20, sometimes even less. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna buy them, play through them real quick. So
Definitely
yeah,
worth a
for
shot.
sure.
Shouts out to good gameplay ass trailers making me go out and buy your games.
Yeah.
Buy your old games. We'll talk about that at
Ubisoft. Well, for me, yeah.
wait,
Yeah, it was Ubisoft.
yes.
Yeah.
Later.
I will say, it did have the most fake-looking demo. I know it's gonna be good because it's Metro and those games are
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah, it definitely
it,
looked like
it
was
totally had that thing
cinematic.
where it's
It
like
was-
the camera's moving super smooth,
Yeah.
very
It was
gently.
probably not, gameplay footage. It was in-engine footage.
The motherfucker didn't
Well, I
snap
think-
into place when he grabbed the ammo. It's like but it gives you the good idea.
Yeah.
I think it was like gameplay footage where like they pre-programmed in all the inputs perfectly.
Yeah.
I think they did
That kind of thing. I don't think it's like all fake, but it's
They
like,
got in-house speedrunners to do it. They're
Anyway.
like, you are the best at your
Regardless, it looks
business.
amazing.
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Ass Creed Origins.
It looks.
Looks pretty good.
I love the setting.
The
It
Yeah,
looks super
I'm really
good.
into the setting. Like,
It's beautiful. You know, it's
they,
really
they got me a little excited for it.
Yeah,
They got me
it-
excited
oh, yeah.
for Assassin's
Oh,
Creed
yeah.
game. That's
See,
what they did.
and Pat will be the foil to anything that I say during just Microsoft. That's the only one we watch together. If I'm like, Pat, Derek, you were over there in the corner. You dropped to your knees. You threw your hat, motherfucker. You were like, what the fuck?
That one you weren't.
I was. My knees did not hit the floor.
You're like, oh, that looks interesting.
It looks cool.
But like, we both kind of looked at each other when the arrow control, like you control the arrow, like
we were like,
good.
boy,
you're like,
what?
like that's.
Like,
fun.
damn,
I like
why?
how the eagle is a drone,
Yeah.
basically from
I
Watch
know!
Dogs.
Yeah.
It's
I
fucking
mean,
crazy.
They still have the whole like it's in the Animus thing. I think. I guess. I don't know. I don't play Assassin's Creed
There was,
anymore.
there was the tweet where it was like, wow, the new like they're really going for like real immersion in this whole Animus thing, huh? When they were showing it off at Ubi's thing and they like were videotaping the desktop monitor with the game. It's like they're going for that real Animus, that real immersive Animus, huh?
God.
Playing.
It looks fun. I'm not gonna let myself get hyped for an Assassin's Creed game until the reviews come out,
Yeah.
but it looks interesting. It's weird how it's more of like an actual RPG now.
It is.
Like there's like
Yeah.
loot,
Yeah.
enemies have levels
Yeah.
above their
Yeah.
heads.
So
Like,
also, I kept saying
kinda
Ubisoft.
Destiny
I was
like.
wrong. The one that me and Derek were thinking was Bethesda. I just realized. They're the ones that had the thing. It was Bethesda. Was the one that.
Right, yeah.
so that's
See,
Assassin's
see,
Creed.
I associate Ubi with having a pretty damn good presser this year, and
Yeah.
the Bethesda with
I forget about it. Anyway.
but
They announced PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is coming.
Ah!
out on Xbox.
Yeah, that's gonna
So
be fun.
excited.
That's gonna be good.
I have
That's
been
gonna
playing
be
that motherfucker on PC. It's so much fun.
God.
It's so stupid.
Fucking
Very good.
Cowboys,
It's
man.
the epitome of just like this game is dumb fun.
Good.
That's literally all we have to say for it's good. Good.
Excited to see it.
Short and sweet. Deep Rock Galactic.
That's
you
the
know,
game with dwarves in space.
I
haven't
actually
said
saw
it.
like a little bit more of it, like from like other people's perspective. I'm like, okay, this it looks
pretty fun.
Interesting.
Eh.
I
I'm
don't.
not-
Wait, was
I'm
it
not
the one
like-
you use Minecraft too?
That's why I was like Minecraft
Yeah.
too.
Finally.
You can
Minecraft.
shoot the dirt now.
Finally.
I'm like, y'all got me interested. If this is like a $15 game, I mean the lads were
It
like,
probably. It's
Yeah.
like
pick this shit up.
indie game.
State of Decay 2.
I was like, I could not fucking believe how long that
I
fucking
know.
trailer was. It's a fucking zombie game. It's 2017, and we still had two of these.
Like
fuckers.
I get some people like State of Decay. I have not played it, but like just listen, that's the kind of game where it's like you can't sell anyone on a zombie game nowadays. Everyone's burnt out on them.
The only one you can sell them on is Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh God,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
but you know
That's a
those
very
motherfuckers.
different zombie game.
You know,
Like-
y'all know the memes. Number 3.
Yeah.
Just move
The Darwin Project, and that very, very loud
Oh,
announcer
he was-
where they were trying to make it esports.
He was it was like this is our shoutcaster. It's like, all right, here's the problem with here's the thing about shoutcasters.
One of the cringy moments.
you need to know
One of the
like
few, thankfully.
Yeah.
if someone walked in and they're like, what's going on in this bar today? And you know they would never be playing unless you're like, welcome to my nerd bar. You know, they never be playing like League of Legends like streams. But if you walked up to someone's monitor and they were watching League of Legends and the shoutcaster were like, oh, he just ganked him, he hit him with his fucking blah blah blah. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
What is happening?
You need to let me like play the game for a little bit and learn these things by myself. So it was very like.
It was very awkward to me that came in like two things after PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
When they're very similar.
Shouts out to
games.
Battle Royale games becoming the hot meme.
They're becoming the thing right now.
Which, I mean, that's cool, because what happens with those kind of games is that, you know, a lot of them get made, and then maybe, like, two of the lot that get made, aside from the original ones, are good, too.
Yeah.
And the rest are like, push them to the side. Chappelle show gift.
This
Push
one
them
is
to the side.
apparently fun, from what I've heard. But
It
it's like,
looked cool.
it looks okay.
Yeah, it looks okay.
And isn't
like
it a, exclusive for, like, the console?
I believe so, yes. This is, I think, the only one that's actually... Well, it's coming out first for Xbox. Nothing else is announced. But it's coming to Xbox first.
That was a little tiny gripe I had with the presentation as well. As like, I would have loved it. You don't have to go nutty with it, but give us a nice little overlay somewhere. It's like, because they said like, all right, here's the amount of games that we're gonna show, and like this amount is going to be only on the console. Put it somewhere like very
Because
visible
every time they
through the whole thing, not
for,
a
like-
little tiny.
Yeah, for like majority of the things, they just had the big voice go exclusive
Right.
before the thing
It
played.
was so
Make me
confusing.
remember.
Yeah. Because it's like, if you actually pay attention to the little things on the bottom left that popped up occasionally, it's like,
Right.
Play Anywhere title. And it's like, okay, so it's a console exclusive, but it's also on PC through Windows 10.
Right.
So it's like...
But only Windows 10.
Yeah, only Windows 10,
Which
which is the store.
It's just a very tough... It's a tough sell for people that's like, we gotta buy, I want to buy the one. Should I buy it? And then it's like, well, they said this is how many games are going to be exclusive for it. And it's like, well, you didn't really do the best job of really showing that. But that's just, a gripe.
They call so many things exclusives, so I'm sitting there like, alright, is this actually an exclusive to the Xbox, or is it Play Anywhere, which almost all of the ones that were exclusive actually are also available on Windows 10.
Which is nice, but it's also a bit odd.
It's nice for people that have PCs too.
Yeah.
That or it's console exclusive, meaning it's on Xbox One and Steam.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not on the PS4. So
Yeah, that's...
it's an exclusive.
That's the one you got to be branding hardcore. Being like, come here. Come get it here.
So what's next? Minecraft?
Minecraft.
I mean, great.
I think it was so funny.
Call me back when these servers actually happen.
Seriously.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, where the fuck are the servers?
This is the third time
They
said
didn't
it.
even mention the realms.
Well, here's
really.
the thing. If they're talking about unified,
I guess that's
I
what
feel like they're kind of
talking
like, hey, we've already talked about servers 9 million times. Hey,
Yeah.
but,
They don't give a release date though.
call
No.
me back when that shit's a thing.
because that was supposed to be this year. It was supposed to be realms.
they
Because
are-
they talked about that last year, and they were like, coming soon.
Mojang, you already know
It's
we bang with Minecraft. Like, we'll go back and play when the servers are out. Just call us then.
Yeah,
Call
because
us
once the
then.
servers are up, like we can make a world and then just go on whenever we feel like playing and like add to the world and do stuff. Like as of right now, it's like me.
Shouts out to me trying to like log into my Minecraft, and I can't remember what it is because this one guy from high school actually bought it for me, like way back when. Cause fucking yeah, I'm like, oh, let me play it on PC. I want to fuck around like a forever server, and then I'm like, shit, what's my login? It's for like my old email and like my emac that's destroyed in a river somewhere probably.
God. But yeah, excited to see it when it shows up.
I like the 4K graphics.
the texture packs. I do
I
like how they
like
called it Super Duper. That's cute.
Super Duper.
That's very Minecraft.
Yeah.
If Minecraft straight up was like, and this is our 4K texture pack, I'd be like, you motherfuckers.
No, it's a Super
Come on,
Duper
it's
pack. And it's basically, it looks like the mods that you see on like PC.
But those are always glitchy as hell and run like shit.
But now
so
it's official, which will be nice.
So
it's not Minecraft. Let's not talk about Minecraft too much.
That was one of those things like as a foil where Derek's like, oh no one cares about 4K Minecraft. Then I kicked in and he's like, alright, well it looks pretty, that looks pretty good.
Well, we kind of look at each other like, it does look nice.
It does look
All right,
nice.
I'm not gonna
Those
say- I'm not
lighting
gonna say it doesn't look
Those
good.
lighting effects
Look
though.
at- So then they started going into like, here are some games from around the world that we're getting, and then the thing that had been kind of talked about on the internet for a little bit, and it's like, oh, Arc System Works, let me make this fucking Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck!
That looks
Arc System Works fucking fighting games are just, they're really, I don't know how to put this. Are they the best fighting games? Like all right, people are gonna go Street Fighters, they're gonna go to the Tekkens and all that, but like, god damn it, they just ooze fucking good. They ooze creativity, style, like the fucking fact that if you're playing 3v3 and like one of your characters passes out, the next character comes in like a semi cutscene where it's like the DBZ like the Clash and all that.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so like them. This is like the best company making a fucking, because they make all like the anime like fighting games. This is the best company making a DBZ fighting game. Holy fuck!
That's cool.
It looks so good.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh.
Black Desert Online's coming on Xbox. That's
Bart
cool.
Game's here.
Bart-
Bart Game's here.
Bart.
Just like Bart Game is here. God damn
just
it.
like Bart Game.
I remember talking back to him like, what the fuck is this? Is it like, what is this? Like, this kind of looks like Granblue Fan. What is this? And that's like Black Desert. I'm like, oh god damn it.
It's like, oh,
Bart Game. You reared your head.
God.
Next up is the Milkshake Duck game. Do we really want to talk about that one?
The Milkshake Duck? What?
It's a Twitter joke. It's like, oh, the internet loves Milkshake Duck, the hilarious duck that drinks milkshakes. 5 seconds later, it turns out the duck is racist.
Oh, because right.
that
Last
guy.
night. Yeah, last night was this really interesting looking like pixely art game, and then the dude straight up, everyone like, and it's not even like they found tweets from 6 years ago. No, he's just like out here, just like straight hardcore Gamergate. And it's like,
That's the game that's
yeah.
basically like Blade Runner.
it's like
Blade Runner, but what if it was made by someone who just wants to say
Right.
how much he hates women?
Right, no,
Like,
no.
the whole
And
thing.
they brought up like the description for it, and I want to put it up on screen because I'm gonna butcher what it really. But it was like in a future where no one has to struggle for anything. What happens? And it's like, in a future where people don't have to pay arm and a leg for healthcare, what happens? Like, it's like, God damn it, man!
Cool. Like,
it looks really pretty.
Man, if I can like get it
That was what it
legally,
was.
I'll
Catch me when that shit's on.
It's gonna be on Steam, so
Catch me when that shit's on the fucking like Xbox Game with Gold in in like. I don't know. August of 2019, I can get it for free.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
cool.
catch me then. It looks cool.
But yeah, I didn't realize that was the game that everyone was talking about.
yeah. I heard like, oh, this guy's a gamer getter, and I had to look it up, and I found that tweet where he's asking the fucking Vivian James people if you can put Vivian James in the game. And then so I screen capped that, I put it to Twitter. It gets retweeted a bunch. Still couldn't retweets it. And then I ended up on the fucking Know Your Meme article for Milkshake Ducks. Like, okay.
Was this a tweet that started the chain that made Notch call her a cunt? That was bad.
It was one of them.
That was bad.
It
That was kind of like, Notch, what are you doing?
And then for my own sanity, I got a browser extension to block everyone on Twitter who follows Ian Miles Chong. So now
oh wait, dude. I follow him as a joke. Oh shit, I should probably wait, no, I follow what's his name? The guy that's the fucking the editor for like InfoWars, that one guy.
Alex Jones?
No, the like his fucking crony.
I don't know.
Because he's always making a goddamn fool of himself, and I'm like,
God.
I love being on tour. Boy, what are you doing?
Anyway, next to the show, The Artful Escape. It looks neat. Don't know much about it, but
Which
it
one's
looks
that
neat.
again?
That was the one with the guy with the guitar.
Yeah.
And then I figured out,
Jesus.
I think it's a rhythm platformer.
That could be fun.
I think it's a rhythm platformer because a couple people were like, this looks like it may be a rhythm platformer, but they didn't fucking... Like, the thing is, it's like, alright, the key way would be like, oh, well, because it was like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, he's jumping to the beat of the thing. It's like, okay, put a little bit of the interface on there if there's going to be an interface. So just let people go, this is what it is. Because I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was just awkward watching that.
Yeah.
It was very awkward because no one knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
God.
I didn't know what it was, but like all the big indie devs I follow on Twitter knew what it was because they're like friends with the guy and they just like played preview builds over there. Like, oh, this game's really cool. It's like, all right, I'll take a
I'm
look
sure
at
it's
it.
fun. It's just
It was like
weird.
a tone
Weird.
trailer more than like a gameplay trailer. So
Right,
it's like, it looks
right.
neat. I don't know what it's about though. Code Vein, Anime Dark Souls.
Anime Dark Souls and Vampires. You have sold me. You sold me when this game got a trailer like 5
Sold.
months ago. I'm in. And I can play it on the box. I'm in. I don't have to... Because that was a game where I was like, ooh, is this game going to be... Because that game just straight up oozed coming to PS4.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw the trailer for it. So for it to be coming to Xbox, I'm like, that's cool.
Nice.
I can get that. And it looks like it may have some form of multiplayer, possibly. We don't know. It looks like it's going to be AI multiplayer, probably. But if it's got multiplayer, sheesh, I'm in. That'll be
It
fun.
looks cool.
Sea of Thieves. That's a big game.
Pirates.
Looks fun.
Looks fun.
It looks fun. I want to see a lot more.
It got a bit upstaged from Ubisoft. We'll talk about that later. But
I think
it's a
they
two
both
different
do,
kinds of
Yeah.
They
games.
do things very differently.
They're
One's
very
all about
different.
the boats, and one's like,
Adventures.
have fun with
Yeah.
your
It's
friends.
It's like Minecraft, but on the open seas.
Yeah.
Well, just
Not
Sort
fully,
of, because-
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves looks fun. It's a wait and see game because it's all about playing with your friends. And it's like,
Yeah.
how fun is it actually?
It's
to
like,
play
what are
with
they
your
going to
friends?
give me and my friends to do?
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see
Like-
how beefier it is.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, all right, I'm in because if it's, I don't know, like I don't want to jump headfirst into it. And it's like, all right, me and the boys, we all playing. And that's like a week later, we're like, we've done everything. Fuck.
See, I think that's what it is. This is gonna be a weak game.
We'll have to see.
I'm not
Well-
into that. Like, I don't know, that whole like pirate, like
Pirates?
pirate ship battling, whatever kind of genre, whatever they're trying to introduce. Like, we'll get to
Warfare.
it later.
Yeah.
Like, I have some. It's like
Could be
it doesn't-
neat.
I don't know.
I need to
Like,
see how it
Sea of
plays,
Thieves
but-
could be neat because you get to play. Is this a fun thing like with your friends?
It's
The other
open
one we'll
world,
talk
and
about
I'm pretty-
later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
not-
the Ubisoft one, which we'll go into more discussion later, but I'm pretty sure that one's like almost like matchmaking style, whereas
Yeah.
Sea of
That
Thieves
one's like
That one
Hey,
looked more like,
that's-
I think Bobby Quinn. This looks like EVE Online with fucking
Both.
pirate
Pirates.
sheets.
Yeah.
We'll
Pirate
talk about that
sheets, yeah.
later.
Tacoma.
Yeah, Tacoma.
That
I'm
looks
excited about
interesting.
that.
Looks really
It's
cool.
from the Gone Home team, except it's like a
Yeah.
sci-fi game with all this like crazy shit going on. Where
It
it's
looks
like,
neat.
you
It
can,
looks
like,
neat. I wish they kind of explained it a little bit more.
Well,
I need something.
there's like gameplay demos out there. One of
Yeah.
the main things is like, in Gone Home, you're like kind of piecing together the story in your head from like notes and things. And here, it's like you can see these replays of like where the people were in the scene, and like you can fast forward and rewind to catch bits you might not have seen. You can like go around and like see different perspectives, and like you can like they can be having two characters having like two groups of characters having two completely different conversations or like two different scenes simultaneously, and you can go back and forth and like see what the hell's going on. And lots of puzzles, and we'll see. It looks interesting. I'm glad it's out soon.
Yeah, be neat. What was it? Next Super Lucky's Tale.
That's a good game.
At first I thought it was Conquer, and then
I
was afraid.
I was kind of waiting for once we got to the halfway point, I was like, all right, this Conquer's not going to come out and kick this squirrel in the face and be like, pooch, gun. You know, I'm like, I was just kind of waiting for that, and I was like, all right, fun kid platform.
Now, the thing about this game, no one had heard about the original game really, but it was an Oculus Rift exclusive platformer. It was like okay. Yeah. It basically plays like Super Mario 3D World, but like in VR, I guess.
That's so weird.
But not first person. It's like a VR where you're just looking at the character running around.
Look at it go.
It's like, all right, and now it's not in VR. It looks
pointless.
Cuphead's finally coming out.
Finally. We've all been in on Cuphead. Now it finally has a release date.
Thank God. It looks good still. Yeah, they haven't made it look bad. So that's good.
It looks. See, I had one kind of like creeping suspicion about Cuphead because the first like 2 times I really showed it, I was like, is that it? This one did not make me go, is that it? It looks like there's a lot of variants, a lot of different. Yeah. I'm 100. I was like 70% in Cuphead. Now I'm 100, and I'm like, boom, we in.
At first they were like, it's all boss fights, and then they were like, well, it's not really all boss fights. It's just a lot of boss fights. Yeah. It's like, okay,
better.
Right, like
Crackdown 3 looks fun.
Fucking Terry Crews yelling at you. It was great.
That's all I ever want out of life is Terry Crews yelling at me.
And he's a playable character, which is fun.
It looks fun. It looks good. It worries me though that
they didn't show the destruction.
They didn't show destruction. Yeah. It was just like
something
that was one thing I noted also. I'm like,
every single shot in it was like the camera's right here in front of the person or right behind them.
That's what, because I remember that the E3 demo from, I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
The year before.
I think it was, and it was the fucking giant building falling, and it's like, and that was when they were really still pushing the Xbox cloud computing thing, which is now just completely gone. Just, they don't talk about it at all. Like, nowhere. Nothing about like how the X has all this power and still has the power of cloud.
Put that motherfucker on a milk carton.
So it was either really inefficient or it didn't really work as well as they were expecting. But I still am surprised that the X doesn't have that kind of destruction level.
Hey, it might,
but they just didn't show it.
They didn't show it. That's why I'm worried. But it's like you showed this long gameplay for Sea of Thieves, which you already did last year, and then
you could have given 5 more minutes to Crackdown.
You could have gotten this whole big thing for Crackdown.
Yeah, we need to see the underwater part in Sea of Thieves. That's not going to be that fun. No one wants to go underwater.
Nobody likes that. Sea of Thieves is also a little bit too long.
It's like we already got a taste of Sea of Thieves.
No, what was too long was State of Decay explaining what if there was a post-apocalyptic.
We know.
What if you had to choose whether or not to heal your partner?
We know what it is.
State of Decay 2 was 1 second too long.
Ashen.
Looks neat.
Looks cool. Very artsy.
Yeah, it looks very looks like artsy, Dark Soulsy, and I'm only saying that because his name fucking Ashen.
Ashen.
So, and it looks like it'll be pretty cool. Life is Strange. Life is Strange.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really excited for that.
That'll be fun.
If you haven't played the first season, really good. The story is just amazing.
See, that's the thing about Life is Strange. Every single person that ever talks about Life is Strange is either like they love it or they're like, get this out of my face.
Yeah. So the dialogue is something tough to swallow.
You gotta be okay with that.
I've heard.
Yeah,
very like
the story, like it's
very like, hello, fellow kids. This is how we talk.
I'm excited for the prequel because it follows one of the main characters, but like before, and it'll obviously tie a lot of things together. So that's cool for me.
Definitely.
Middle Earth. We won't talk too much on it because it's like we've seen
so much.
It was like a new reveal. But god damn, it looks fucking good.
It
looks good.
It looks good. You can make orcs your friends.
Yeah, they're taking.
It's an orc recruit.
They're taking Shadow of Mordor and making it with Shadow of War. They're making it just like one step better. And like I love I remember when Shadow of Mordor came out, everyone's like, oh yeah, this game's actually really fucking good. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, well, everyone's saying it. Like a lot of people are saying it's getting good reviews. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it. And I played it. I'm like, okay, yeah. I see why.
And now it's like, all right, I knew that one was good, and now this just looks even fucking better. So
I know they got it right the first time. They're not messing with it, and they're just making cooler features.
I was telling Patrick about the first game where I've had this problem with it where I do the beginning tutorial, and it's like, they give you this much info, and then it's like, jump off the first tower, and then I just die instantly. Just fuck, I need to watch like a 20-minute video of like, here's how everything works. You small baby bird, here's how the fuck you don't die. Okay, now let's play, because some shit just goes straight over my head somehow, and I'm like, ooh. But then we got first glimpse at the new Ori game.
Ori sequel.
Such a beautiful.
I haven't played the first one. I need to play the first
same.
one.
See, I was telling Pat, we probably own it on a free Xbox game. I think they made that like a free
I
Xbox
think
game for
I think
so
it was.
goddamn long.
My thought on Ori is always they always hype it as like, oh, it's like this beautiful emotional experience and it's about the art of games. Like, it's just a really good fun game. It's like I don't give a shit about the opening 10 minutes where it's like it's so sad. It's like, okay, it looks fantastic. It's a really fun Metroidvania when you actually sit down and play it. It's not like sad limbo.
Sad limbo.
That's what it looked
so-
like. The first E3 they showed, the first
Yeah.
game was like, it looks like sad limbo with a cat thing. It's like,
Yeah.
it looks nice. Okay.
2017
No, it's really
is the
good.
year of me playing Metroidvania. I'm going to play Hollow Knight. I'm going to play Ori. I've been playing Dead Cells. This is the year of Metroidvanias. I'll finish Guacamelee. Maybe.
God.
And last but not least, they unveiled for real Anthem.
That looks really fucking cool.
I'm interested.
It looks definitely interesting. I want to see.
I wanna see more.
Yeah.
Because, and this is something that I griped about, maybe not gripe, I talked about in the Pride Chat the other night, is like, I come from a line of Monster Hunter players, so when you tell me it's like, every single suit is going to be different, like, there's going to be different, like, ways to play, I'm like, alright, that's cute. They better. Like, if you have like 10 different suits, I hope it's not like, well, these 3 kind of play the same. It's like, boy, buddy, if you play with like one weapon in Monster Hunter for X amount of hours, and then you're like, I'm gonna play with this, and you're like, let's just jump right into what I've been fighting. You die instantly.
Yeah.
You're so bad with it. So it's like, I want to see a lot more of that, because if they're gonna, if they give me a bunch of fucking cool, goddamn fucking
Exoskeleton.
Yeah.
suits, I'm in. That's cool.
Like the different playstyles, and like they really emphasize like the way they described it with the customization you can do to it to make it look really different.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Is like I hate when it's like, oh, they play different, but like they don't really like look much different. Like I like the fact that like they're like,
Yeah.
So, like, you can make it look like your own
Yeah.
style. I'm like, all right, cool. Like that'll be fun. And it looks gorgeous. Like
It looks
I would
really
say
good.
like
It's great.
real quick before we get to the other stuff, which I know we're running pretty long, but
Well, this was the beefiest press conference by
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
I'd
Nintendo's
say
was like half this long. So.
yeah.
Nintendo's had this long, and Sony's was like 65% of it was shit we've already seen.
Yeah.
But it still looks good.
But the one thing, and I actually heard someone talk about this in another video, they're saying how Bioware, they're like, some people think that if you notice, like, at least for me personally, the facial animation in this game were phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're saying how Mass Effect Andromeda, like, they may have, were going to use this for that, and then they, like, decided not to for whatever reason, and that's what fucked over their facial animations.
Jeez.
But hopefully they'll fix that with Anthem, because, like, they look realistic. Like,
Yeah, they
every
look
wrinkle in the
nice.
forehead.
I was watching,
Like, how they talked, I'm like, God damn.
I was
it's
watching
gorgeous.
Pro Jared. He did his Xbox thing, and he said, "I love how the very first thing they show in Anthem is the facial
Yeah, they're like,
recognition."
look, it's
hey,
better.
hey, look, we didn't do it again. Look, come on,
better, I promise.
Kotaku put down a huge breakdown on Mass Effect Andromeda, not to talk about that too much, but they did. And basically, the whole thing was that they dumped Frostbite on them, and they're like, "You're going to use Frostbite for this game now," and they're like, "This game is built for first-person shooters, not RPGs with lots of dialogue," and they're like, "Oh well, figure it out."
You can do it.
And they're
But I
like,
just-
"Oh fuck, we
I
can't
love
do
it.
this."
They're just like, first thing you see, this shit looks good. It's
Don't
not gonna
worry.
happen again. Don't worry,
So
guys.
pretty.
And it looks,
So
it looks
beautiful.
just good.
It looks very fun. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds you of, like Destiny, except
Yeah.
like in an actual open world
It's
instead of like
third
the
party.
planets.
Yeah.
And also you can fly, which is always good.
Yeah, it just
Oh, if that shit's as seamless as it looks, ooh, that looks pretty.
Yeah,
I'm just,
really
it's
nice.
just very
Iron Man's
not what I was
simulator.
expecting because it's Bioware. So I'm like expecting an RPG, but
Yeah.
it's not. But it's like I'm still interested.
it's still
in
it's
checking it
got
out.
it's got like
It's got the
Destiny
elements.
RPG.
It's got loot and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be like here's like a part where you sit down for 10 minutes
No, yeah.
and have a discussion
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
an
yeah,
NPC. It's
yeah.
like that's not really that.
I'm
But-
excited.
It looks cool. So that's a Microsoft press conference. Should we do like a rating? To cap it off.
Out of what do we do this scale out of?
Yeah, out of 10.
Well,
I would say out of 10, or
I'd say
we do
like
letter grade.
letter grade.
Letters a little bit easier. Let's go in semicircle. Okay.
I would say it's a solid B. Solid B for me. The reason being, just no surprises.
No
Where was
meat.
Halo?
Yeah.
Where was Halo?
No one cares. Sorry.
Listen,
I don't
they-
care, dude. I'm done. with
Halo 6, I don't care about Halo 6. I care about the spin-off games at this point. I care about, give me a Gravemind game. Like, I saw that fucking fake leak,
Yeah,
and I was like,
and then
that would have been neat.
The shit with like Flood is for Halo Wars 2. It's
I know, but
expansion.
it's not like, it's slightly, like, I wanted, like,
well, I know
some
you-
kind of, like, Dead Space-esque.
You,
That would
you,
be
you,
cool.
you saw the bits and pieces. Then
Yeah.
the whole picture came
The
out.
whole picture, it's like, oh, okay.
I'd probably bump it up me for like a B plus because I'm kind of on Patrick's side. It's like, listen, if Halo 6 comes out and it blows me out, I'll be like, yay!
Yeah,
but I'm not holding my heartstrings on it. So
Yeah.
I'd bump it up a little bit. Yeah, not as many like crazy things coming out of the woodwork. Like, what was this? And the things that did, I was fucking, I went nutty for. I was like, oh, they're showing the DBZ game here. Oh fuck yeah, all these things. It's like my takeaway from it was basically just like they're showing this here. This game isn't being shown at Sony.
Like,
And
goddamn.
it's for all consoles, which we'll get to at Sony too. But yeah, it's like B plus.
It was a B. I was also disappointed there was no new IP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
But
Well, not from Microsoft, like a big new.
but,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was like some small indie stuff.
I wasn't really surprised too much, but I was surprised about that Metro game though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
really got
That
me
was
off the
good.
knocks.
Yeah.
But also them ending on like they didn't end on a first party,
Which was odd.
which was like
really odd.
I mean, Anthem was a good game to show, but it's your last game. You need to be
And they
like.
didn't.
I was waiting for something to pop
mean,
up, some trailer
yeah,
for
right.
something
I was
at the
waiting for
end.
something.
And
like-
correct me if I'm wrong. Anthem isn't. It's not exclusive.
No,
No,
Right.
not at
So
all.
they didn't even end on like
I
an
think
exclusive.
it's literally on everything. It's even on Switch, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think it's on Switch.
That would be so fucking radical.
I
It would be
really
rad,
doubt
but
the Switch
I
can
thought-
handle
I
that.
don't think the
Well, yeah,
Switch
but they
can
get
handle
downgrade. I
it.
thought it was for some reason.
Maybe in the future.
Doggy,
I don't know.
that would
I
that would
thought-
be great though.
That would
Like,
be great.
I mean, I know it's PC, PS4, and Xbox
Yeah.
at least, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
B.
I'd give it like a B plus. And a really good variety of games. It didn't have a lot of bullshit in it, which is like Microsoft knows how to put a lot of bullshit in their
Yeah,
press
it was
conferences.
straight to the
all
point.
all they had is
Aside
the
from the
car.
Porsche thing, it was straight
They
to
brought out
the
a
point.
car, but they always have to do that.
That's
just
a
to fucking
that's a
show off.
fucking that's a theme of like all of E3. Not a lot of bullshit this year.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're just like, here's a lot of game trailers. Great. All right, cool. Lots of fun stuff to play.
Mm.
Yeah, very solid press conference. Just no surprises really is the thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of surprising this year because I'm very optimistic about video games. So I'm gonna give it a solid A. I think they knocked it out of the park. Xbox One X wasn't a giant joke. They didn't say or do anything stupid like they did with the Xbox One. They didn't say anything that would make people make fun of them. Obviously, people who are specifically like fanatics of other consoles will still find something to shit on with them. They'll still say something bad. I think all the games they showed, except for those whatever ones we talked about that we kind of like made fun of, like State of Decay 2.
There wasn't that much.
And
Yeah.
even State of Decay 2, I'm not even making fun of it. It's just not for us. Like I'm sure it'll probably be a good game. I think it's gonna make improvements on the first one, which I
A
heard
lot of people liked it.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. That's why
Other
it's kind of
The people
sequel.
who like it will like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think certain games weren't for me, but I think they did exactly what they needed to do, and the price point they had for the One X is exactly what it needed to be. It's as good of a I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Failed.
Failure.
It's as good
It's a
of
good price point.
It's as good of a press conference as Microsoft would have had. Like,
Yeah, I think it was pretty.
I
good.
think
We
they
basically
avoided making fun
all of
of
us as a
themselves.
group of all different kinds of minds basically averaged out to be like
B plus.
B plus, B plus,
B
B
plus,
plus,
B plus,
good,
A minus.
good job, boys.
Yeah.
For me personally, to get to an A, you have to make dreams come true. You gotta do that shit where like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Shenmue 3, and Last Guardian are coming
God.
out. It's like we're never gonna have a press conference like that again, though.
Sony used a lot of its juice last year.
Yeah.
Last 2 years.
Yeah.